good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Saturday, December 16th. Going to be one of the best days of the year. It is Saturday. It is Coping with Life, Disabled and Mentally Ill. I'm your host, Scott. Hello, everybody. So, you should see the title. I'm going to talk about original Final Fantasy VII. So I've been replaying it this past week, because it's a nostalgia trip for me. And I've mentioned in previous episodes, and I have a few previous episodes talking about various Final Fantasies. And I want to continue the trend because I'm playing the original PlayStation 1 Final Fantasy VII. There's going to be spoilers. There's going to be... I'm going to just talk about everything of nostalgia where I'm at currently, and just everything that has to do with Final Fantasy VII, especially in February, on February 29th, 2024. The part 2 of Final Fantasy VII Remake, Rebirth, will be available, and I'm really excited for that. Gonna, save my pennies for that. But really positive playing through the original 7. Music is amazing, and I'm not somebody who is all in arms about graphics, because if the game is fun and I can enjoy the story and be immersed, I'm all happy about that. So it's not going to be 100% playthrough. I'm just doing the main quest and a few side quests that I remember. Basically, I'm on autopilot, doing things that I remember when I was a kid, and going through the story, experiencing everything, and so I just about an hour ago to recording this, I'm on disc 3. I just liberated Midgar, and I'm going to be going to the final location, and so I have about, realistically, I need to spend a while grinding, because I'm level 60. I think one of my characters is 60, and then 2 are 63. I'm gonna spend a little while grinding more. There's a spot. There's a spot later on in the Northern Cavern where I'm going, that is the perfect spot to grind and gain levels for basically the final boss. I'm at that point, and I'm I'm just in love going through the game, going through the story, and right now my party is the Vincent, Valentine, Tifa, and Cloud, who I renamed Hellbolt, and really going, you know, so I for somebody who deals with mental illness and has a lot of health problems, going through this game and meeting all sorts of people, you connect with them. And especially one of the reasons why I want to go into details, you have a little imposter syndrome going on. People not being all who they're meant to be. You learn about these characters and the revelation, the whirlwind maze that you basically go through. And the boss battles are hard, which I enjoy sometimes. From somebody who plays games on easy mode, basically, nowadays, Final Fantasy VII, there's, no easy mode, on the PlayStation 1. And I'm just having a lot of fun. And going through the story, and I've been really into it. I've been since I haven't been sleeping much. I've been trying really hard to be happy, be positive, send the good vibes, make everybody happy. And I just, it just dawned on me, I want to play 7. I want to play Final Fantasy 7. And I was, right now I'm currently playing, well, right now it's on hiatus, but I was playing the original remake, going through that with somebody, but they're playing other games. I'm doing my stuff, trying, just being me. So going through the original 7 and the ideas and just, knowing that I don't feel, as depressed. I try really hard to get immersed in the story. And I just want to keep on playing. And I love Final Fantasy a lot. I wish I could play the older games, like 1 through 6. As of right now, that's not possible for me. But those older games, they mean a lot to me. 7 means a lot to me. My favorite is 9. Of 1 through 9. 9 is my favorite. 8 is close. I beat 8 earlier this year. I want to say it was earlier this year. I could be wrong because time is hard on me. And just replaying these older games that make me happy and energetic. And I was going to go ahead and try and beat the game, but looking at the time and knowing that I need to do my job and record my podcast that I love so much, because this means a lot to me. And this is what I've been doing my past week, is putting many hours into Final Fantasy VII. And so my build, the way that I go about playing certain levels, I have a tendency to rush things until I hit a wall. And then if I need to backtrack, I will. But because, level scaling and some battles may be easy, and then when you get to the boss is hard, as they should be. But when you come up with creatures that give you tough, or maybe you decide to do the wrong spell. I'll give you an example. So, in the game of Final Fantasy VII, you can attach materia, which is magic, to weapons and accessories. And it's broken down to certain types, like magic or summons, and support, and it's really important to be balanced. And there, when I was going through the Temple of Agents, and that's AINCETS, Ancients. I may have spelled that wrong. I do apologize. Spelling is not my forte. But when I was doing the Temple of Ancients, my build was totally wrong. So when you go through the in Final Fantasy VII, when you go to the Temple of Ancients, you have to do a lot of puzzles and stuff to get to this point. And there is a maze, and you have to think, and there's a lot of random encounters, and bosses are hard. And then when you get to the second to last boss in this area, it is a red dragon. Now, since most of my people were fitted with fire, I couldn't use my fire magic because that would heal the red dragon. I couldn't use Vincent's limit break because it would heal the red dragon because fire. Giga Flare does fire damage. And so I really had to think and, work around those, because in my opinion, one of the best ways to fight is just use fire for everything. And that did come bite me. There was no variety. And I had ice materia that I eventually gave to Vincent to spam. But it's been a lot of fun. It really has been very enjoyable. And I'm at the very end. And it's very happy making for me. I don't do December very well. And I, and it's not like I've been just playing it, all the time, Friday morning I went to the zoo, and I enjoyed myself, but, Friday night, started playing it for a few hours, and it really, playing Final Fantasy VII or any older nostalgia games, they just do something to me, remembering it, playing it as a kid. And especially finding new secrets, finding stuff that I don't remember. Just a few hours ago, I went to a city in the game, and I went into one of the houses, and I went upstairs, and then I went up a spiral case, and then the camera panned out, and you got to look through the city, seeing your character. And if you moved, it went away, and you couldn't get that angle again. Or I wasn't able to get that angle again. But I thought that was really cool. I don't remember that as a kid, and I think I would have. And there was a chest up there as well, which I don't remember that item. And, but, especially doing a lot of the side quests, and, a lot of things are a lot easier for me, than, when I was a kid. But I love my RPGs. I love my role-playing games, and, it's something that I really enjoy doing. So, it's still a wonderful game. And, replaying, it just makes me happy. And that's what I've been playing. And thank you for enjoying my little ramble about going through Final Fantasy VII. that's what I've been playing this past week. And hopefully, by Sunday or even Monday. Or, maybe I do decide to do all the remaining side quests. I would be okay with that. And so the last thing that I did before recording this episode, there is 2 extremely hard enemies. They are completely optional. But they test your limit. And it goes back to what I mentioned earlier when I said I like to rush things. I am level 60. And I fought the Emerald Weapon, which is under the sea. And I lost. Not only do they have 1,000,000 HP, I do not. I think my cloud is 5,000, something with 2 HP pluses on them. But I mean, for the Emerald Weapon, you need to be at least, maybe 84, maybe 99, depending on builds and limit breaks and weapons. And I got a game over, which made me laugh and go, okay, I'm done for the night. I'm done for the day. And I was, what? I'm going to try this. It did not turn out in my favor. But just knowing that I'm at the end of the game and going through disc 1, disc 2, and my goal was to get to disc 3 sometime, my goal was like a Sunday, 2 days before, because I've always had issues with going back to Midgar. But this time around, it went very smoothly, and I was happy. Very, very happy how those battles turned out. So thank you so much. And, if you've played Final Fantasy, if you haven't, that's okay. I really hope, you find you're happy. It would be nice to know, like, what makes you happy, what things, from your past that go, oh, that was amazing. So, I'm going to take the next few seconds to say, chase your dreams. Live the best life you can. Take a risk. Smile more. And, find you're happy. And, it's getting to the holidays. And, it's rough. But, find something to do. And mine was, playing Final Fantasy. And it's really, really helped. It gave me, something that I remember very vividly as a child. Um, and, sometimes that's a good thing to have. Not a lot of people have something like that. So with that said, I love you all. Thank you so much. And until next week, may you have a great mental health week. Smile more. And happy holidays. So I want to thank everybody. I really do. Until next week. Happy holidays. Be safe. And I bid you all adieu.